What's up, everybody?
What's up? Guess what time it is? Guess what time it is again?
It's 8 o'clock? 9?
Oh, I have no idea what time it is, but it is the Joey and Annette
Joey
show.
and Annette show!
I would totally start singing right now, but I didn't better do that.
Okay,
I just want to do that.
we're gonna do a little dance for you guys.
Just kidding.
Alright, everybody. How's it going?
Alright.
I'm good.
Yes.
How are you?
I am great.
So,
Great and single.
yes, we're both single. High five. So, today we're going to be talking about relationships and expectations. It's a pretty interesting topic for most of us. I do want to disclose some information. I am not an expert in relationships. Neither should you take my advice if you don't choose to. But we will be talking to you about stuff we will be talking about stuff that we observe and think and believe. And if you like it, take it with you. That's why, we're here to give you some cool tips and just chat with you, It's sometimes good to hear people
Or laugh
across
at
the
my
world.
disgraces. Just kidding.
Yes.
Like my relationship. Because we're talking about relationships. Get it? Too bougie? Anyway, Joey. So since we're talking about relationships and expectations, I was just thinking when you suggested the topic, what do you define a relationship to be? What are the guidelines for relationship for you, or what do you consider to be a relationship? Like, oh, okay, this guidelines passed, we are in a relationship.
What I consider a relationship is when you're dating a person and you're able to speak to that person and connect to them on another level versus another level than just another human being in the world. You connect to them as a friend, as a partner, as a future. I mean, I feel like a lot of people that get into relationships, like, if you don't see yourself being in a future with this person, why even get in a relationship with them? I feel that relationships is a process to a long-term commitment. And why waste your time or another person's time in a relationship if you truly feel in your mind that it's not going to work out? And you typically know that because for me, when I've been in a relationship and I think of a person on a 24-hour basis, then I truly have feelings for that person, because I know that there's been people out there who I've dated and I actually don't have that kind of connection with them. I mean, what do you think on that question of a relationship and what would it be like for you?
Since I am not the relationship expert either, I don't have what would I ask this if I don't have the answer myself, right? I don't have guidelines of what a relationship is now. If you would have asked me that before, I would have told you it's this, and this. But I think now
and
things are redefined.
What's made that change in you?
Relationships, past relationships that make me not have expectations about relationships or define relationships.
So your theory,
so free right now.
So in your theory of a relationship was back when you weren't fully dating someone?
It was the idea that Hollywood or TV, social TV, put in our heads that a relationship should be.
Which is like
the amazing, the happy ending that we all want. So
like how people used to be back in the days, chasing after them and stuff like that. I mean, because that's I guess you can call it the fairy tale relationship. That's the kind of relationship that I'm interested in. But I've heard the terms like a passionate romantic or something like that. A person that's very passionate and romantic, something like that. Yeah, is what I've heard. But I mean, when I've been the boy in the relationship, if you know what I mean, hints. When I've been the boy in a relationship, I like to treat my guy good. I like to buy them flowers, take them out to eat. I like to be the provider. I like to be the man.
Okay, so as a man, what's your perfect day? As a man.
Me being the boy, what is my perfect day?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think the question would be turned around. What would be the perfect date I would be providing someone? I
Okay.
think that's how the question would be.
But you will still be in the date. So.
Well, yeah, but I mean, me with my passion of event planning and coordinating and stuff like that, I feel that I would get pleasure out of seeing the person happy. So it's not really about my happiness, but the happiness I'm installing in a person, you know? Which I think my perfect day would be, which I did this for a person and it was a waste of my time, definitely. So I took him out to a dinner, and then and it was a really nice dinner, or it was expected to be a really nice dinner, and I spent somewhere around the $100s area for this dinner. And after that, we had a movie, and after the movie, it was supposed to be a sexual moment, but it didn't plan out that way. It was a lot of, oh, this could have been better because of this, and this could have been better because of that, and it just didn't turn out to be a good date for me. When I was paying for everything, just throwing that out there.
But what is your perfect date? Perfect date?
So if I was
If you
being taken to a date, I think my perfect day would be a walk in the beach, or just the walk together talking, and a dinner with us together, a more comfortable solo setting. I like that. I'm not too big on big charades. I like a one-on-one romantic kind of a situation.
Yeah, it's really hard having a date. Like, okay, when you have a date, do you prefer to be around other people or by yourself? Because for me, I think if it's the first date, it's fine to be around people. Not that it shouldn't be fine, but it's more comfortable being around other people because that kind of helps you alleviate that nervousness of, hey, I'm going out with this person that I really like. But once you start dating and getting more involved with each other, I think you'll like more your space on the side. So if you were to ask me, it depends on what stage of the dating you're in.
Well, I feel that if you were to be in a solo date, it'd be a little more awkward if you were to be in a social setting
For the first date?
for the first date, I think it would be a little awkward. But it really depends if it's a blind date or it's a date with someone you already know. If it's a date with
so many factors.
If it's a date with someone I already know, I'd rather it be a solo date. But if it's a date with a total stranger, I would rather it be in a very busy place, just in case I get murdered or something.
Especially if you're just someone you're just meeting. Please, if you're talking to someone online, make sure they are at least the gender they say they are.
Catfish?
Catfish. A lot of reasons why women don't do a lot of dating is because online, in my perspective at least, is because there's a lot of catfish. Even for females. I like girls, and I get a lot of girls who turn out to be guys.
Which will be a subject for another video. Catfishes, maybe, perhaps. But, and I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What are some characteristics you seek in whoever you date?
Silly! If you cannot laugh at my random jokes, well, you don't have to laugh. You just have to stay. Okay, so that's one.
I think you mean if another person is silly, then they'll understand your silliness.
Yeah, most of the people that I've dated are pretty silly in my eyes, because that's one of the first things I notice. If someone, let's redefine this as the ability to laugh and actually enjoy the time and enjoy a good joke and enjoy,
It's hard to make me laugh. If you can make me laugh, then we must be friends for a long time, or you're doing something right. Just saying. It's a good way to my heart. Laughing. So.
And I can help you guys cook if whoever's dating him. If you're not good, lessons.
I think that they would have to be able to cook alone. Because
if someone who does not know how to cook.
If we were to ever go any further, they would need to know how to cook. because you're not going to be around to cook for me.
You gotta be able to take care of yourself. Not even as an adult paying your bills, but if you cannot do your own laundry, if you cannot cook for yourself, and you have to be eating out every day, and you're those kind, and trust me, they are those kind that actually call people to come and clean their place and pay them. I mean, if you can't even clean for yourself, I'm not the best, but I do it, and I'm responsible, and if you can carry yourself, your own weight, then I guess
I think,
it's a relationship.
as I said in another video, I think it was the prior one, I think it's a house husband's job or a housewife's job, which we have two very different perspectives. I'm very traditional in a sense, like house husband, housewife. Well, I don't think a house husband is very traditional, but it's a new age traditional. I wouldn't mind cooking for someone and washing their clothes and folding. I think that's
I wouldn't
fun
mind
for me.
either, but it would be something that comes as an act of love. Hey, I care about you, I'm gonna help you out. But I'm not going to do it solely because this person doesn't know how to do it.
And what do you think some common things that people seek would be? What are some common things that people seek in a relationship, do you think are?
Relationships are all about. Oh, they're not all about it. They rely a lot on attention. At the attention, ping pong going back and forth with each other, yet attentive. So I just lost train of thought.
Well, I think that some of the common traits that people seek in a relationship are honesty, trust, loyalty, which everybody seeks. See, it's so funny to me because everybody seeks almost the same things, but not a lot of people actually give that into a relationship. I seek loyalty, and if I'm truly interested in a person, I will and I can be loyal to them. But if I'm really not feeling the relationship, then I probably won't be in a relationship. But I think loyalty, respect, and honesty are two major things. They all go hand in hand. You lose one, you start losing all the other ones, and it's a domino effect. So, what are some physical traits you like in a person?
Ooh, okay, let's be honest. We are all visual people. I am. You are. You have a type. I have a type. Mine is not so defined. They're white. I like white.
I really want you guys to write some comments down here. Like, let's get some convos going on. So write down here.
Right now? No, I'm waiting for you.
Right now.
I see your hand. You do it. Okay, no, you can just wait until we're done.
So why don't you write some of your physical interests in people, what you look for, and maybe you might just find someone there that matchmaking here in our videos.
I like eyes. Who doesn't like eyes and smile?
You like smiles in guys?
On guys, I think I notice. It's funny because I notice kindness and then I notice eyes. But when it comes to a guy, I notice personal qualities, which are the ones rarely found on guys. I don't know what trait I'm talking about, but there is something that I notice about guys that it has to do with the personality that I noticed before I noticed their physical appearance.
But when you're walking down the street, you don't see their personal characters.
Which is why I'm hardly attracted to guys.
Oh, well, go figure. Well, I'm attracted to height. I like tall guys. I like them to be able to squish me and throw me around and stuff. Oh, and then there's there has to be the facial hair. You know me, I have my long list of expectations. But I mean, looks won't last forever. Yeah, a lot of people have good looks, but I'm sorry, looks doesn't give you the power to everything and doesn't make you a perfect person. But ultimately, we all, like you said, are visual human beings, and we all do look for something. And one of the things that I like is height and facial hair, and then there's the eyes, and then there's the teeth. I love perfect teeth. Like, if you don't have nice teeth, then I'm sorry. Just saying. You have nice teeth. I'm just saying.
No, I'm saying that if you don't have nice teeth.
Goodbye. So we're gonna go ahead and take a quick break because it's been 15 minutes.
15 minutes of rambling, guys. How do you guys get to the end of this?
So we're gonna go ahead and take a quick break, and we're gonna have a challenge, a really fun challenge that you'll see right now in the beginning of our next video. Okay? Bye.
Bye.